Let's get started in our new story. It's called The Storm. So here's all the words you have to know this week. These are all your sight words. We have he, like he walked across the street with his friends. We have look, children look at water from the fire hose. Look, they're squirting the water. Number 3, have, we have fun seeing the fast fire truck. 4 is the word for. It's not like the number 4, like I have 4 cupcakes. It's this kind of 4. It says the doctor had a kind smile for Anne, or if you bought a gift for someone. So remember, there's 2 kinds of 4. This one is not the one that means the number. Number 5 is 2, like they took hats in the sunblock too. Number 6 is what. What do people do to help you feel safe? So those are your words. They're on the board in your reading room all week long, so make sure you know your words. It will help you be better readers. Turning the page. We're going to talk about the weather. So how can you guys tell a storm is coming? I know you've seen lots of storms. We get lots of storms here in Oklahoma. Sometimes we even get tornadoes. How can you tell if a storm is coming? Think about it. So some of the answers that other kids have said is that they look at the sky. They see clouds move closer. What do you hear when a storm gets close? So what do you guys hear? Think about it. Go ahead and shout your answer out. What do you hear? Yeah, you might hear thunder crashing. You might hear the wind really blowing. It says the storm is on its way. There's some bad weather in the story you will read called The Storm. Turning the page. All right, so we always want to do a meet the author and the illustrator. This is the author, and he is also the illustrator. He is just like Mo Willems and Steve Antony that we've been reading, like Please Mr. Panda, and the Mo Willems books where they write the words and they draw the pictures. This guy did the same thing. His name is Raul Colon, and he did the story and the pictures. Let's look at the pictures. How do you think he did that? That is really good art. I think he probably took a paintbrush and he wiped paint on and he left the brush strokes in the paint so that it made it look like rain. Okay, so Raul. As a little boy in Puerto Rico, Raul Colon was often very sick. He spent a lot of time inside drawing. He even made his own comic books. Today, Mr. Colon lives in New York and works as an artist and a writer. So, this story is going to be about people who act like things that happen in real life. So they're not real life people, but they're going to act like it. Here we go. Pop has come in. Look, he is wet. Oh, he got all rained on. He's got his umbrella. Tim and Rip ran to him. So I'm going to say that this is Tip and this is Rip. And so look at these two. They must be the mom and the dad. What do you notice that the mom is holding? She's holding a coat. So I bet they're going out somewhere. We're going to find out. Tim, Rip, and Pop have fun. Oh, they are. They're leaving. Mom has her purse. Dad has his coat on. So I bet Pop came over to babysit. Tim had to go to bed. What did Tim and Rip see? Ooh, what do you see in the window? I see lightning. Tim hid in his bed. Rip hid too. Why did they hide? I guess they're scared. Look what Pop had for Tim. Tim had a sip. Aw, Pop bought him something to drink. Pop had a hug for Tim. He had a hug for Rip too. So Pop's making him feel better. How many times have you guys had your mom or dad make you, or even your grandma or grandpa or someone in your family make you feel better when a storm was happening? Pop sat with Tim and Rip. Aw, and they went to sleep. Look, Rip, he fell asleep with his ball. That's pretty neat. I like it. That's a good story. So we're going to flip through these pages and we're going to get to this one. This one goes with your story. And this is an informational text. Remember, an informational text tells you real life things and it has real pictures. So let's talk about storms. It says a storm is a strong wind with rain or snow. It may have hail or sleet. Warm, light air goes up quickly. It mixes with high, cold air. Look, it's a storm. And it says this is a lightning storm in Pampa, Texas. Look at the lightning. Kinds of storms. A thunderstorm has thunder and lightning. It can bring heavy rain. A tornado is a strong, twisting wind. It is shaped like a cone. A hurricane is a very big storm. It has strong, spinning winds and rain. A dust storm is a strong wind that carries dust for miles. Here's how we can measure storms. It says scientists have tools for measuring storms. They measure heat and cold. They measure the wind. They measure rainfall and snowfall too. What storms have you seen? Okay, let's talk about the tools. A rain gauge, it fills up with rain and tells how much rain we get. Thermometer tells how hot or cold it is. The wind gauge, see these cups? They catch the wind and it spins and it measures the wind. And this is called a windsock. It tells which way the wind is blowing. So there is a 4th grade teacher who posts some really good videos about weather, and he teaches older kids. So some of his words might be a little hard to understand, but he's very funny, and he teaches older kids. And I'm going to put up one of his videos today for you guys to watch for some science that goes along with your weather and your storms and different clouds and tornadoes. And he's got some neat stuff, and I'm going to post one of his videos today. So we will get to all of this week about possessive nouns. We're not going to talk about it today. And then that's all. So read your reader with your mom and dad, and please do a good job and practice every single day. And it's okay right now not to know some of these words because you guys are just now figuring out how to read. So it's okay not to know all of the words. Get help if you don't know them, but try to have them learned by the end of the week. And every single day, read your reader.